Happy Randolph College Give Day. My name is Sara Beck. I am an assistant professor of psychology, and I'm also a singer-songwriter. And the last couple of years on Give Day, I've done a few songs for you all, and I've gotten so many positive, wonderful comments about it. So many of us are many things, and I'm no different. I love being a professor, love being a teacher and an advisor and a scholar, and also I'm a mom. I'm a dog mom as well. So it's just a pleasure to help celebrate and really try to spur some giving to this wonderful institution that I get to be a part of. So I wanted to start with a song that I wrote a long time ago, actually. It's a few records back for me, and I do put out music. You can find me on all the places, Spotify, iTunes, wherever. And I wrote this song really at a time in the music industry when I was kind of grappling with feeling frustrated, to be honest, with, you work so hard, and sometimes it feels like you're just tossing pennies into the void. And then a few years went by, and I really started to realize that many people feel that way in all kinds of work. And at the same time as I realized that, it really gave me a sense of conviction that it really does matter. We're not throwing pennies into the void. When I have one class with 16 students, I like to think, and I do think, that it matters for those 6 students. And if I write a song and maybe it's just for me that time, everything we do is not for everybody, but it does make a difference. So that's what this song is about. It's called One Stone. I'm sitting down to write a song, been humming it for days. Other words are finally coming to me now. Don't know if this old world will ever hear what I've got to say, but I guess I'm gonna say it anyhow. 'Cause we are building a cathedral, a monument to heartache and happiness, and I am willing, yes I am able, to pick up my pen and paper and labor with the rest. And when the world stares in wonder, I will know that I laid one stone. I've traveled over rocks and seas, and everywhere I go, beauty's always calling out my name. I do my best to answer, I walk soft and whisper low. Sometimes even then she slips away. But we are building a cathedral, a monument to heartache and happiness, and I am willing, yes I am able, to pick up my pen and paper and labor with the rest. And when the world stares in wonder, I will know that I laid one stone. I may never see it finished in my lifetime, but I will work to see it rise until I'm dead and gone. Is there anything more holy than the lifeline of a song, of a song? And we are building a cathedral, a monument to heartache and happiness. And I am willing, yes I am able, to pick up my pen and paper and labor with the rest. And when the world stares in wonder, I will know called One Stone, and that's on a record called A Simple Thing that I did a couple of years ago. This is a tune. Is this on the same record? Yes, it's also on A Simple Thing. And A Simple Thing is a record that I did right before I started graduate school in developmental psychology, and I was actually pregnant at the same time. And it was a really intense period of transition, as you might imagine. And I had spent a lot of years trying to write big pop songs, to be quite honest, country pop or pop, but really trying to write big songs. And but also always loving to kind of sit in the dark in my room and play guitar and sing things. That's probably how I started. You know, I wanted to play guitar so that I could accompany myself and kind of make a noise in a space that felt intimate. And so A Simple Thing is the first record that I made that was really stripped down. And my husband, who is also a musician and a producer, made it with me, and we made it in our house. It was the first record we made in our home studio, which has since grown and changed and morphed and evolved. But this was the first one we did that way. And we were getting ready to have our first child, who is now turning 10 this month. One day after Give Day, in fact. And a friend of mine and I had written this song thinking about being kids and just how incredibly intuitive we had been as kids about what we loved, right? Like about what brought us joy, what made us feel happy. And we were just, both in our early 30s and talking about the fact that sometimes you lose the thread a little bit, you lose the plot. And that, I think that happens to many of us, but there's something about kids that is so intuitive. And that's what this song is about. It's called Mud Pies. Remember when the afternoons were so long, you were too small to run with the big kids. So you'd sit on the front porch with your play clothes on. Daddy's home by 7. I remember thinking I'll be out back in the meantime, digging holes, making mud pies. Oh, that's the way it goes. When all you need's a taste of freedom, take a little trip with your imagination, yeah. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget. Do-do-do-do. Forget to turn our faces up to the sun. Too busy driving our fast cars. When all the pieces start coming undone, well, let the wheels keep rolling. I know where I'm going. I'll be out back in the meantime, digging holes, making mud pies. Oh, that's the way it goes. When all you need's a taste of freedom, take a little trip with your imagination, yeah. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget to dream. Look for pictures in the clouds. Forget to believe there is music in the sound of the leaves on a day like today. So if you need to find me, I'll be out back in the meantime, digging holes, making mud pies. Oh, that's the way it goes. When all you need's a taste of freedom, take a little trip with your imagination, yeah. Sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, 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 yeah. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, oh, oh. at the piano. Play you one more. Be right back. One of the things that I find comes up during office hours with students quite a bit is just fear around taking chances, around failure. And this next song is one that I wrote and released on a record called Technicolor. And it's really about that. It's called Jump. Love don't feel like much of a fall when you're standing on the edge, the sky falling down and the lingering sound of his voice in your head. You try to imagine going back, but there ain't no going back. No, there ain't no going back. That's when you open your arms, close your eyes, say a prayer, drop your disguise. Nothing to lose, nothing but fear. Give yourself up, all for the thrill of the jump. Jump, jump, jump. Try to remember what breathing was like before you made that leap. Now you're holding his hand, the air's getting thin, you're defying gravity. Well, can you imagine going back? Well, there ain't no going back. No, there ain't no going back. That's when you open your arms, close your eyes, say a prayer, drop your disguise. Nothing to lose, nothing but fear. Give yourself up, all for the thrill of the jump. Open your arms, close your eyes, say a prayer, drop your disguise. Nothing to lose, nothing but fear. Give yourself up, all for the thrill of the jump, 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 jump. Thank you so much for supporting Randolph College. It is such a special institution and we are in such a wonderful moment. Students are back, everyone's excited, our athletes are all jazzed and they're winning. And we can use all your support. So thank you for contributing to this incredible institution on Randolph College Give Day 2022.